Well, Yorkshire South is obviously the southern area of Yorkshire. We look after the city of Sheffield, and we also look after the neighbouring towns of Doncaster, Rotherham and Barnsley. We also go out into the Peak District National Park, with it only being 20 minutes outside of the city of Sheffield. So we cover venues across all of that region, and we also work with the transport providers and the event management companies within that area to provide a range of services to clients across the UK and Europe.
Now those are famous names from our industrial heritage, those towns and cities.
They are.
Perhaps not always the first places people think of as a conference region. What's happened?
Well, yeah, perhaps that was true a few years ago. I think now you say Sheffield, I think event organisers think of a vibrant, rejuvenated town. There's massive investment gone into all the cities and towns in our area and in Yorkshire as a whole, really. The north is the place to be now for conferencing, particularly because of the high value of the slightly more attractive, shall we say, delegate rates, etc. that's going on. So, you know, there's a lot to be seen in the north. People who come to Sheffield and our region like what they see, and they go away and tell their colleagues.
And I assume access is now much better than it's ever been, really.
Absolutely.
Air and rail. Yeah.
Absolutely. Two major developments in our area. We work very closely with East Midlands trains that run from St Pancras up to Sheffield. We're now at 2 trains an hour from London, which is massive for our area. You can get to Sheffield from London quicker than you can get across London. So, you know, why meet in London? Come to Sheffield and come to our area. Also, our regional airport at Doncaster, Sheffield, has recently brought in EasyJet. So EasyJet carriers to Amsterdam, which is the main hub, will be huge for our area, both from an international leisure perspective, but also that hub route into Amsterdam for business visitors is fantastic, and hopefully we'll put Doncaster on the conference map as well.
Pick out, for those who don't know the area, some of the key venues.
Well, they should be here at Confex because they can meet them all. I mean, the guys are here today, really. You've got Sheffield's international venues that look after Sheffield City Hall, which is the major convention centre in Sheffield. But they also look after all of the sporting venues in Sheffield, so Ponds Forge International Centre, Don Valley Stadium, EIS S Sheffield, and also Ice Sheffield. So you've got a range of different types of venues that you can look at with them. And we've got Magna, which, if you want to hark back to the industrial age, is a former steelworks. Fabulous conference and corporate venue now. East Midlands Trains I've just talked about, they're here as well. We've got some of the hotels here with us. Kenwood Hall Hotel, which is a beautiful country house hotel in Sheffield. Sheffield Hallam University also here, so if anybody's looking for an academic venue, that's a great venue as well. So we've got a range of venues represented here, and it's a bit of a microcosm of the rest of the venues that are in the region. So they should be here to talk to us.
Well, you've got, if I may say, one of the most imposing stands at Confex. I guess that suggests how important you think Confex is for you.
Confex is huge for us. You know, it's where we come to do all our business. Part of a year-long strategy, talking to event organisers, and then they can come and be here. You know, as we know, kind of a lot of the conference organisers are based in London, and we're here to talk to them in an environment that's very easy for them. Hopefully, after today and tomorrow, we can get them up to our region to have a look.
Thanks very much.
No problem at all.
Magna opened back in 2001 as a very successful visitor attraction, and back then we attracted around 200,000 visitors a year. We now attract in the region of 150,000. I came on board about 6 years ago and still there. My background is predominantly hotels, so this was a fantastic new challenge and opportunity for me, and I head up the corporate events team. So we basically operate and run events, anything from a meeting for 10 up to a concert for 4,000 or a dinner for 1,000.
You've got facilities for all those things?
We certainly have, yeah. An event space which measures a total of 4,000 square metres in total. So the emphasis on Magna is the uniqueness of the place.
Yeah, what is the essence of it? I mean, it's an old
steelworks, yeah, that was converted, and we've still got some old sheds as well that are ripe for development. And we often sort of talk about phase 4 or 5 of the project, where we could possibly build a hotel on site as well, which would be fantastic.
So it's a visitor attraction where people can come along and do a whole range of different things.
Yes, the visitor attraction has 4 pavilions. We've got water, earth, fire and air at the top. And all those can be used in conjunction with corporate events as well. So we might host a drinks reception up there, or they might go and see a viewing of the Big Melt Show. We can hold
Big Melt Show is?
The Big Melt Show is a whole recreation of the steel making process. And we can hold drinks receptions up there to actually watch the show, which is a great introduction to Magna and to actually introduce the whole heritage.
And you can, a corporate client can mix and match really from the whole range?
Very much so, yeah. And on site we work in conjunction with Swamp Circus, who are a circus company. Again, they can do fire eating, juggling, plate spinning, stilt walking. And again, we can incorporate all those side of things into a corporate event. We've also got the UK bungee jump on site as well, and we recently introduced the Segway, and we've got 8 of those on site, so the emphasis is in a lot of team building as well.
And how is corporate business building? I mean, you sound to have a fantastic facility. Is it getting a good response?
Yeah, it certainly is. We've had a tough couple of years, like everyone, quite honestly, but we got to a point where the growth was 20% each year, and now we're rapidly increasing again. We're back on track for this year, hopefully, for the new financial year.
Thanks very much indeed.
You're welcome, thank you.
Okay.